a new toy, and they're delivering it. Man, I can't beat that deal.
On today's episode of Watch Chair Go, the warehouse needs a mower. What is going on, guys? I'm Watch Chair Go, and today, like I said, I'm here at the warehouse and it needs a mower because it's springtime. So if you look outside, it's looking pretty bad out there already. And the neighbors over there, I don't know what they're doing. There's something going on over there. So I just bought this John Deere STX38 for only $400 delivered. I mean, they were asking $400 and they said they'd deliver it. I was like, yeah, it's a pretty good deal. So this was John Deere's most popular, like their first massively successful low-cost commercial mower. These things were $2,000 when they were new. They also had a hydrostatic one that was $2,500. I wish this was the hydrostatic one, but it's a solid little mower. It's got a cute little deck. I don't even know how big it is. It looks like about a 48-inch. Under the hood, we've got a Kohler Command, 13.8 horsepower Kohler Command. Obviously a very solid engine instead of the Kawasaki's that are in some of them. I like the Kohlers. They've always been dead reliable. A 5-speed peerless transmission. And this one has, you can feel it, it's got some years on it. It has mowed some yards. Electronic PTO, if the ignition's on, you should hear. Oh, let's see. There you can hear the clutch go in. There's the electronic clutch. Those electronic clutches do like to go bad every once in a while. Electric start, gas tank sitting right there. No electric fuel pump or anything like that. And you lift the deck up by just pushing down on this and then going up and down. Luckily the deck's counterbalanced pretty well with some like giant springs, so that all works out nicely. Anyway, that's basically a tour of the whole mower. This is pre-1995 because it has the yellow deck. The yellow decks are the fancier ones, so this one has more features. I'm not quite sure what those are. Is it the choke? Is that like, what is the feature on this mower? Later on, they switched to black decks, and those ones are technically cheaper and have less features. The coolest of the STX38s, though, is the Motorsport Edition, which is impossible to find, but they have checkered flags that run down there instead, and it has like a racing number STX38. Really, really cool. For some reason, we've got like a battery charger clamp on there, so we'll get rid of that. Briggs and Stratton filter down there, super simple. Throttle. Everything's just super simple, and somebody already extended the oil drain, which is super nice, so you can just set your pan on the deck and open it up. They do have plastic hoods, which is mediocre, but I think this thing will clean up, which is something I'm pretty excited about. I mean, honestly, it's not too dirty, but let's go get the foam cannon out, wash this thing up, and give it a nice bath, and see how the old plastic hood comes out. You can always find these things for sale because they sold just so many of them. I think if I want to sell this one, I can probably sell it for $500 immediately because they drove down from a small town, and in Wichita, the market's quite a bit different on these things. It should easily bring the $500 I'd ask. Lower the deck. Put the deck on. Oh yeah. The STX ripped through the lawn. What an absolute unit. I'd show it to you guys, but there's a train. He's gonna be there for like an hour. So it's time to wash this thing and see if we can bring it back to life. I'm gonna be pumped if the paint comes back.
Doesn't this look better than before? Again, sorry about the train. We're gonna actually shred all this with a Bobcat and then level it and put it in yard.
super quick hand wash. Let's get this thing inside and see if she polishes out. I mean, we'll know really fast. Hey, let's see if we can bring this paint back. We're gonna use a little bit of the Ruckus Uno Protect. This stuff does rock, and I'm just gonna give it a quick once over. If it doesn't come back, no big deal. Of course, the camera battery died, but 2 quick passes with the polisher, and wow, that's a different shade of green. I mean, you can take a look at the hood versus what it looked like back there on the metal just a minute ago. Let's get after it on the metal. It looks like somebody like acid washed the front because it caused the paint to like run. But anyway, we'll do a little bit more polishing on this, try to bring as much back as we can. It honestly looks much newer already. And now, I know you guys expect no less of me. We're going to ceramic coat the John Deere with Avalon King Armor Shield 9. This is just gonna be a quick ceramic job. I'm just gonna hit the plastic hood and maybe a little bit of the fenders, and there should be a massive improvement on the steering wheel as well. It's a little bit of a faded black. I think it'll bring tons of shine back into this thing. Obviously, I'm just playing around ceramic coating this mower, but all my cars are ceramic coated with Avalon King Armor Shield 9. And if you want to ceramic coat your car, make sure you check out some of the other videos where I've done it. If you want to see, you know, a good in-depth process, and head on over to avalonking.com and use promo code WatchJRGo for $25 off your Armor Shield 9 kit. Tell me that doesn't look incredible compared to what was here a few minutes ago. Didn't take long at all, just a quick wash, and honestly you can see all the spots I missed too, but the hood looks 1,000 times better. It's got some shine to it, it's not all oxidized. The wheel is kind of a nice dark black, the way it should be. The labels look better. I mean, everything looks about 100,000 times better. I'm super happy with how it came out. Now it's time to maintenance this thing. So I'm gonna go get an oil filter, fuel filter, oil. We're gonna dump all the oil out of it, do a quick oil change, full synthetic of course, make this thing into a race mower, and she'll be ready to live for a long time. The cool part is the battery's not too old either, 520. So runs really well. Starts right up on that thing. The seat safety switch still works on this thing. It's one of those ones where you push on the seat and the seat pushes on that bar, and that bar is the safety. I have no idea how that hasn't been cut out of this thing by now. Took the hype wing across the street to O'Reilly's. Let's run in here and see if they've got a filter, oil. I know they've got the fuel filter. Yeah. What's up? All right, thanks guys.
Yeah, have a good one.
Let's go build a lawnmower. All right, let's get to work. I'm back from O'Reilly's with all of the factory parts for this thing. Okay, well, this isn't quite factory. That filter kind of is. But this is the K&N filter that fits it, the HP 1002, Wix Fuel Filter 33011. And a Champion CJ7Y. And we're going to gap the spark plug for reasons. Anyway, let's get busy. I've got a pig mat over here to make sure we don't get any oil on our freshly ceramic coated paint. Yeah, this should help absorb anything that falls. And hopefully, I was guessing and I guessed wrong. Bigger than 3/4. Time to try to change this oil without making a mess. Oh, I'm actually pretty surprised that broke loose. Okay, how are we gonna do this? I don't know. Well, I think this will work. I hope it doesn't make a mess. Not much I can do at this point. Just clean the thing off if it makes a boop. There can't be that much oil in this thing. We are quickly running out of pan. But there should only be about 2 quarts in this engine, I would assume. We've got all the oil out of it now, and I cleaned up the drain tube and everything. So now we have to get this filter off, and I really don't want to make a mess getting the filter off. So hopefully my plan there works. This filter has not been off for a long time. It's covered in dirt. Covered in dirt. All right, now we're gonna have to hurry. Look at this hilariousness. K&N NASCAR. Everyone knows NASCAR runs Wix. Yep, I knew it would make a mess. Okay, come on, don't do that. Give it a quick kiss. New filter. All right, that actually worked out. The engine bay is completely saved. Unfortunately, I dropped a little bit down on the floor. Time for the fuel filter. Pull these clamps off real quick. And also this hose, it's like breaking up right at the end. Looks real bad. So I'm gonna cut off a chunk of it, and then we'll use some of the fresh hose to feed this thing. Oh, come on, there it goes. Oh, all over my pants. I did not want to do that. I just put it on backwards. All right, fuel filter, oil filter, all that good stuff is done. So if you want to change the spark plugs on this thing, you don't want to take the hood off, put your spark plug socket in there and run an extension straight through the hood. Just kidding, taking the hood off is way easier than trying to do it without. Also, this engine looks like it's been apart before. Oh, it has a different spark plug in there too. Interesting, I don't know if this one will even fit. It turns out that Champion won't fit at all. I got the NGK, which is obviously better. BK R5E works perfectly, and now it's time to oil fill with some full synthetic tinned up 30 for, you know, the racing application this mower is. Look at all that blow by. Wow, I was not expecting that. I was just trying to pump up the oil filter. Time to reinstall the hood. There we go, wrapped up. Let's see if she runs. Well, there you have it, a lawnmower ready for the season. This actually looks like it has the Command 12.5 in it and not the 13.8 that it's supposed to be spec'd with. Kind of weird, but the books say it should have a 12.5 in it too. Anyway, that's it. Complete tune-up, you know, all the filters, everything but the air filter because I couldn't get it anywhere. Next, we're gonna move on to some even more fun stuff with this mower, something I've always wanted to do. But that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to head on over to shop.watchjrgo.com where you can get your cool shirts, not like this. And please like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, and I'll talk to you next time. I don't know if I should just sell it right now for $500 or do the thing that I wanted to do. Don't mind me. Unboxing some lawnmower parts. Huh. Yeah, that's cool. I think that sharpens the blades, and this makes them turn faster sometimes. Yeah, that's cool. How fast you want them to turn right there. There's some little brass things. Yeah, that's